What's up, Raider Nation? Buckle up, because what I'm about to tell you might just shake the foundation of the NFL. While most teams have hit the brakes on free agency, the Las Vegas Raiders are doing the exact opposite. They're stepping on the gas, full throttle, with more than $36 million in cap space and a new head coach in Pete Carroll who's absolutely fearless when it comes to making bold moves. And now, rumors are exploding about a massive addition that could completely redefine the 2025 season for the Silver and Black. If you thought the Raiders were done, think again. Forget about winding down. This offseason just got a second wind. And Raider Nation, you're going to want to hear this. The secondary has quickly become a glaring concern after parting ways with Trayvon Moehrig and Marcus Epps. Yes, the Raiders added Jeremy Chinn, and Isaiah Pola-Mao is being groomed for a larger role. But let's be honest, those moves alone won't cut it if this team plans to survive the aerial assaults coming from the likes of Mahomes, Herbert, and now Bo Nix in Denver. Let's talk facts. Jeremy Chinn is a player packed with potential, no doubt. But the truth is, he's struggled to consistently deliver at the level expected from a second-round pick. Pola-Mao? He's a promising young stud, but remains untested under the bright lights. It's a dangerous gamble to rely solely on youth in the NFL, especially when the division features some of the most explosive passing offenses in football. Vegas desperately needs a leader, a seasoned vet who brings both experience and credibility to a young, developing defense. Enter Justin Simmons. This isn't just smoke, Raider Nation. This fire is real. Cody Benjamin from CBS Sports lit the spark, reporting that Simmons is now firmly on the Raiders' radar. For those living under a rock, Simmons is a four-time All-Pro, a cornerstone of the Denver Broncos defense for years, and widely regarded as one of the smartest, most instinctual safeties of this generation. And guess what? There's a direct connection right in our building. Joe Woods, the Raiders' pass game coordinator, was Simmons' first defensive backs coach back in Denver. This connection could be the secret weapon to bringing Simmons to Vegas. But it's not just about familiarity. Simmons still offers a level of versatility that's rare even among elite safeties. Need him to play center field as a free safety? Done. Want him down in the box as a strong safety? No problem. Oh, and he can handle the slot too. One of the Raiders' most vulnerable spots in recent years. His game IQ is off the charts, and his ability to diagnose plays before they develop is exactly what this defense needs to transform. Financially, the stars are aligning perfectly. The Raiders have more than enough space to offer Simmons a one-year, prove-it deal with minimal long-term risk. It's a no-brainer from a business standpoint. He gets a chance to prove he's still elite, and the Raiders get an immediate leader to elevate the secondary. No dragging rebuild. No waiting for rookies to develop. This is plug-and-play impact. Exactly the type of move that could tilt the balance of power in the AFC West. But hold on, Raider Nation, the plot thickens. This aggressive push isn't a one-off. It's a clear sign of a philosophical shift inside the Raiders' front office. Pete Carroll's arrival flipped the script. Look no further than the recent signing of linebacker Jermaine Pratt, a tackling machine released by the Bengals. That move was loud. It told the entire league, we're not sitting back. We're coming for it. Pete doubled down in an ESPN interview saying, either you're competing or you're not. Let's not waste time. Simple, direct, ruthless. Raider football. And this isn't just coach talk. Actions speak louder than words. Shortly after the Pratt signing, reports surfaced that veteran cornerback Shaquille Griffin was brought in for a visit. Griffin, with 82 career starts, isn't just another name. He's someone who can walk into the locker room and immediately command respect. Pair him with someone like Simmons, and suddenly the Raiders' secondary doesn't look like a liability anymore. It starts looking like a weapon. But wait, it gets even crazier. The free agent market still has some serious heat left. Jair Alexander, Rasul Douglas, and Asani Samuel Jr. are all still waiting for the right opportunity. And let's not ignore the massive elephant in the room, Jalen Ramsay. Yes, a blockbuster trade for Ramsay is technically on the table. He's not off limits, and if the Raiders want to go all in, the door is open. Could you imagine a secondary featuring Ramsay, Simmons, and Griffin? That's not just good. That's terrifying for opposing quarterbacks. The mentality has shifted from cautious to cutthroat. Gone are the days of sitting back, watching the market pass by, and hoping mid-level talent will blossom. Pete Carroll came here to win. Not in 2026. Not in 2027. Right now. The mix of young studs like Tyree Wilson, Jack Jones, and Nate Hobbs with proven veterans could create a balanced defense that not only competes, but dominates. But let's spice it up a bit more. Imagine this storyline: Justin Simmons, a former Denver Bronco, now donning the silver and black, lining up twice a year against his former team. The drama, the tension, the chance to flip the script on a rivalry that has burned for decades. This move wouldn't just be about talent. It would be about sending a message. Vegas isn't here to play. They're here to take over. And don't underestimate how badly this defense needs Simmons' leadership. His football IQ is elite. His ability to diagnose plays pre-snap is second to none. And while he's not quite as explosive as he was in his prime, his positioning, angles, and timing still make him one of the most effective safeties in the NFL. This is exactly the kind of presence that could prevent the back-breaking plays that haunted the Raiders' defense last season. There's also the psychological factor. Signing Simmons from a division rival would rattle Denver's locker room and force the rest of the AFC West to rethink their offensive game plans. It sends a signal that the Raiders are not the same old team struggling to stay relevant. They are a force actively reshaping their destiny under Pete Carroll's leadership. Cody Benjamin isn't alone in his analysis. Other NFL insiders are starting to whisper the same thing. This is real. The Raiders have the cap, the need, and the relationships to make it happen. Simmons himself knows that Vegas offers a shot at redemption, one more chapter in his storied career, and the opportunity to go from rival to hero in the eyes of Raider Nation. And here's the reality. This offseason is far from over. Pete Carroll and GM Tom Telesco have made it clear. If there's a chance to make the team better, they'll take it. Whether it's Simmons, Griffin, or even someone like Jalen Ramsay, the Raiders are not backing down. They are hunting for difference makers. So Raider Nation, the question isn't whether the Raiders should make this move. The real question is, can they afford not to? Should Vegas go all in on experienced stars like Simmons to elevate the defense instantly? Or should they bet on their young guns to rise to the occasion? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because this decision could very well define the 2025 season.